Amber from the Training Tool. Today I'm going to talk to you about things you can do to help if you have tennis or golfer's elbow. And tennis and golfer's elbow are both forms of tendonitis. You can get them from doing repetitive motions and other things. Like I had golfer's elbow one time. I picked up some really heavy weights to hand to my client, and stupidly I showed him what he was going to do, and it was like immediately I felt this pain, and I dealt with it for about 8 months. And I can tell you that if you don't rest it, ice it, and do these exercises, it can continue to get worse. It got to the point that I could not hold my coffee cup. That's how bad it was. So you don't want to get to that point. You want to address it immediately. First things first, ice it every day for about 15 minutes. Morning and night is a great thing to do. And if you are active or you're doing the activity that is the repetitive motion that flares it up, you'll want to ice it after you get done doing that as well. I did have to take a little bit of time off of weight training, but when I went back, what I did is I bought that little brace that has the little puffy pillow air pocket thing in it, and I wore that only when I weight trained to help me to be able to still do my regular activity. But I did have to take some time off. Now, the exercises I always show everybody is get a rubber band. You're going to put it around your fingertips, just like I have here, and then you're just going to do a open and close with the rubber band on there, just slowly. About 10 repetitions. You don't want to overdo it. So that's exercise number 1. Easy. Most of us have rubber bands around. Second one is to get a very light dumbbell. Now I'm using a 5 because that's the lightest I have around right now. I'm talking 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds. Don't overdo it. Even if you're strong, you want to go super light on this. And we're going to do wrist curls. So I'm going to take my forearm and I'm going to let my wrist hang off of my knee. See that? I'm going to use the muscles in my forearm to slowly curl this up and then bring it right back down. Not fast, very slow. Take your time, focus on tightening through these muscles, about 10 repetitions. Flip it over, and then I'm going to do the opposite direction. So wrist curls in the other direction. Same thing, focus on those muscles. Keep your forearm braced either on your leg or on a couch or a chair arm rest if you have that available. So, forearms, wrist curls both directions with the forearm braced. And then if you have a hammer, you're going to start holding the hammer at the heavier end. You're going to do the same thing. Forearm is braced. You're just going to rotate that hammer and then bring it back. Now if you don't have a hammer, guess what? You can do it with your dumbbell. It's just a little bit more intense, and you may want to only do about 5 to 8 reps. And then what you do is you get stronger as you start to feel that golfer or tennis elbow going away. Then you just move your hand down on the hammer, on the handle a little bit further, and then that makes it a little bit more challenging. But don't try to go too fast. These are more like exercises that you're doing to help it. So we're only going to do about a set or 2 a day. And I'll tell you the little trick that I did. I put a rubber band in my car, and every time I was driving, I would slowly do my little 10 repetitions. I never forgot to do it because I'm always in the car. And then I also took one of my dumbbells and I put it in my cup holder, and so that would remind me when I got in the car that I needed to do my exercises. Once I started icing religiously every day, doing my exercises every day at least once or twice, I was able to get rid of the golfer's elbow. So keep that in mind. I hope this helps you out, and I hope you have a great day.